I was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire. I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations deep under the city. Now 20 years had passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Hello and welcome to Let's Play Metro 2033. Finally, I'm so glad that I get to LP again, because it's been a while, like 2 weeks or so, and I've been missing it, but I had nothing to play. And this arrived this arrived today, and yeah, so I'm playing it today, and yeah, without further ado, I'll start the game. Though I do have to admit, I'm doing this blind, of course. Well, it's new, but I did start playing the first bit, which is what just prompted me about, you know.
The tunnel grew colder. Millie and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we'd climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end, but would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Which is why it just prompted me about you're overwriting your old save. Yeah, because I have one, because yeah, I started playing the beginning bit just to see if it runs well on the graphic settings, because apparently this thing eats hardware. It doesn't quite eat up mine though, so let's continue.
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell.
Well, yes, of course. It's a perfectly natural thought, isn't it? This ladder doesn't look stable.
We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Shh, тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover. Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate.
I find it odd though that they sometimes speak Russian words among their broken English. Isn't the English supposed to be, you know, translated Russian anyway? And
Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks.
And again, don't mind the weird key combinations that I use for stuff. Yeah, it's just the way I play.
Ready, Artyom?
No, not quite. There's more ammo to be had, and I know that because, again, as I said, I played the beginning bit. And the first chapter too, or level, or whatever. I don't think it's the whole chapter. And this is quite neat that they turning on the power destroys all the lamps. Speaking of, yeah, we have a flashlight and it works and it doesn't go out, and yeah, that's very nice for a change. And yeah, something spammable for me.
Seems like nobody's home.
Also, I'm
Before we
trying.
hit the surface, put your gas mask on. Without it, it'd be like a goldfish outside his wall.
Yeah, the gas mask mechanic, I've read about it a bit on the forums and such. It's entirely likely to cause
This is the Korolev performance hall. It's
great
really close to
problems.
town.
They give us a gun and no ammo. But yeah, it just told us to load the weapon, so there is that. I hope you can die up there. Yeah, I think you can. No, I heard that. Nah. I probably shouldn't reload after every dead creature. It worked this time though,
Let's
so there is
give
that.
it a pull. Okay, Artyom, let's fall together. You ready?
And button mashing for the win. Why do they put something like that in modern games anyway? I don't understand the industry sometimes.
And here it is, Artyomушka.
What?
Our goal.
Oh, oh, hello.
Come in, women. Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over.
Oh no, are these all Lada?
We're at the town. I repeat, we're at the town. Did the group move out? Over.
That would be funny actually, but that looks like a
Let's
Renault.
if we've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger, we'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location then. Over.
I like that the sound comes through twice, the radio and what we hear.
Let's go, the others should already be here.
But did you really just wait for me to make that one step? Ugh. Scripted games. Honestly. Oh. Oh, hello. Hi guys.
And there they are.
Was do swidanie hello or goodbye in Russian? My Russian is rusty, because I never knew Russian. Except for that and... Ah, damn it, I forgot what cheers is.
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it?
Our doom.
Form a circle.
A circle with 4 people. That's a square.
Stay calm. Watch your
Watch your
backs,
backs,
boys.
boys.
Weapon is reloaded.
Looks like something popping from the night.
What's Will ever done to you? Ah, don't scratch my face out. Saw you. Luckily I know that that's scripted. I wonder how often they'll do that to me. Great, you broke our car. Wait, you broke my face.
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
A lot of story in the beginning bit, so let's get that out of the way quickly. I'm not gonna rush through though. Just, you know, quickly enough, I hope. No, I'm not gonna skip any scenes. We're not that much in a hurry. Are we? Eight days earlier, the world was a beautiful place. Is that thing even in Moscow? I don't really know. I haven't paid attention in geography much. Well, that's not Moscow. But it's only postcards. And nuclear winter or not, that place won't exist for much longer. And those postcards aren't exactly stuck to that wall. They slide on it. Hello.